Marianah Lourens. Yes, Art and Entertainment with Marianah Lourens. And we are upstairs at the Athenaeum. And you'll hear cars passing and you'll hear all sorts of sounds, hissing sounds, all sorts of sounds. Usually when we're in the green room, there's the squeaking gate, so we're used to the sound effects. But yes, I am so happy here because I have got some old friends, but they're not old. I'm the old one. They're much younger than me.
Go on, dig yourself out of that hole.
No. You guys are much younger than me. I know that. And I mean, Cassie is even younger. So, very excited to have 3 of the 4 Van Memertys here. And I'm sorry Oscar couldn't be here, but we may skinner a bit about him. I have Verv, I have Ian, and I have Cassia von Memerty. And the first thing I want to say is what prompted me to print out that picture yes, was when you were singing the national anthem at the rugby, and I'm going, let's print this out. Then, because I thought, well, I'm going to get you and James together because he also did it for a different game.
Yes.
And then, of course, it doesn't happen the way you want things to happen. But anyway, so while I've got you now in the picture, I've known you from your theatre Herzl shows when you were at theatre.
Yeah.
And that is
Annie.
Yeah.
And Annie, yes.
That's 2010.
Yes. So you've gotten old now, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
And of course, many GMS shows and musicals we were in together, and that was fun. And much, much more. And now you're looking forward to cruise ships.
Hopefully soon, yes. I've been trying for about 1.5 years now, but with COVID, it's just kind of put the brakes on that. But it's opening up again, and I'm putting myself out there, so hopefully soon.
Yes, and we'll come back and talk more about that. And then, of course, we leave the old man for last. Yes. He thinks he's old. It seems he thinks he's old. But of course, I associated you at first memory for me is Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a while ago.
Yes. You mean when I danced with Ian? Is that what you mean?
Didn't you do it before as well?
No, she was a Latin American and ballroom champion.
You were the champion, but we didn't hear so much about you.
No.
Until Strictly Come Dancing.
No, she wasn't in Strictly Come Dancing.
What did she do?
Yeah, I've done all sorts, but not
No, so you weren't there.
I did one.
So the memory is you.
Yeah, the memory is in. I did one guest
When I wore the
appearance
dress, I looked just like Vivian.
Appearance that I remember.
You remember the guest appearance?
Yeah.
I was sitting in the audience, and Ian came across and he surprised the audience. He took me up off the seat and we danced together.
See, ek is nie oud om dit te onthou nie. And that was a while ago.
2006 or so?
Number 2.
Yeah.
And of course, on TV, we saw you with the dancing and the stuff. The real physical thing I remember about you is when we were both in
Evita. Oh, Marianah, that was so lovely. It was such a wonderful, fun experience.
And such a wonderful show.
It was. We were very lucky to be part of it and to be directed by Robin Williams. I think we were really, really privileged.
Absolutely. Our best director. In our city, I think.
Yeah.
And what I wrote about Mr. Ian van Memerty, I mean, we don't have enough papers. But I mean, he's just come up with music. He plays the piano and he sings and he does. First of all, congratulations. Yesterday was your 31st wedding anniversary.
Correct.
Not yesterday.
The day before. We have 2 anniversaries. We have 2 anniversaries because on the Monday we did our own wedding. We wrote the vows and we held it ourselves 31 years ago. And then the next day we went in our sandals and signed the papers.
Whatever day it was, it's a few days ago, and I want to say congratulations because 31 years, I mean, it wants to be done.
Yes.
And people don't even stay married for 6 months. So, of course, you, SA's Got Talent,
Yes.
again and again. I think.
Strictly Come Dancing, 5 seasons. SA's Got Talent, 4 seasons.
4 seasons. Yeah. Okay, so that's, of course, how can you miss him? And piano now at the moment on YouTube.
I was looking for an alternative income source, as everybody in performing has done.
Because I wrote somewhere else. I'll tell you just now what I wrote.
So I thought, I did some research, and there's a huge market on YouTube for relaxing meditation music, and a lot of it is just generic. They take music from a source on YouTube, and it all goes, and it's just music. So I thought, let me write, because I can compose, and Viv's got fantastic images from all our travels overseas. And so I've done a YouTube channel called Ian's Relaxing Meditation Piano Music. We've done 2. There's another one going up tonight. I do it twice a week, and as Viv says, it's like armchair traveling. You just sit for 3 minutes, and tonight you'll be going to the Tuscan Hills in Tuscany and wandering amongst the olive groves, and then on Sunday you're looking at the bridges of the Ponte Vecchio in Florence and the Rialto in Venice, and then next month, and the music just writes itself to the visual. So what's coming out of me is not like anything I've ever written before. It's soft and tranquil and soothing.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying, it's music. It's not
so that's the one thing. And then the other thing is I most probably will finish a novel this week.
Oh, great stuff, because you do describe yourself as a father, son, a husband, entertainer, unnecessarily versatile.
Yes.
YouTuber, budding YouTuber. We all have to become like that. All my children's stories are on YouTube, and our interview will be on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
So we all do it, and even though I'm a granny and I don't know how to do it, but my techie,
Did you marry someone younger than you to get the technical stuff?
I was forced to get the techie, Of course, you also worked on the sea and lived like a gypsy, and that was, of course, the cruise ships for the 2 of you.
Yes, so what Cuz is going to do is a separate thing. So they have production shows on the ships, which means they're on stage 6 days a week, and they do 6 different shows.
Yes, like all our friends.
Yes. Like what Viv and I do is when these ships travel from, say, America to England, or they're doing a long cruise around Greenland, Scotland, and up to Iceland, then it's a 27-day cruise, so they haven't got enough entertainment. And we're what's called a guest act or a headline act. And in 2020, we had the perfect year set up. 33 shows, going to 32 different countries, 7 months at sea. There was
absolutely 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks, so that was it. Then we battled to get home for a month.
But you, of course, the Christmas package. And is it those kind of shows? I mean, we've seen them all, the Handful of Keys, the Touch of Class, the Awesome Foursome, and I wrote here the Prince of the Piano because...
So, Viv can talk about our shows.
Yeah.
Oh, what we do on the ships. We just do 45-minute shows.
Yeah.
And we literally repeat the same show twice during the evening because it all caters towards passengers. They have dinner, they come and have a little show, and then they go off, and then the next round of second-seated diners come in and have their turn. So luckily it's not a full-length show. It's just a perfect little package that is enough for them.
So we do 2 shows together, Viv and I. One we call A Touch of Class, where Viv's got like 12 beautiful outfits, and it just flows, and it's Bojangles, and it's If I Was a Rich Man, and it's a medley of international dance. And then we do another one called African Elegance, which is all about South Africa and the way Africa's influenced music. Fantastic costumes, visual, fun. And then I do 2 piano shows. One called Prince of the Piano, one called Keyboard Killers. And, the audiences can be anywhere from 400 to 1,200 people because these theatres are huge.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so it's very nice for us, and we only have to perform every 5th night or every 6th night. So,
which is wonderful.
The rest of the time with passengers.
Yeah, which is ideal. But of course, when it didn't happen, then it was bad. Because you know what, I wrote down here and I thought it was really very, very funny when you said something like
It's going to edit
music.
this part.
No, it doesn't have to. But where did I write it? I thought it was very, very funny. It was about the family tree. You actually said earnings are in the toilet.
And we sat in
you
the
were
toilet.
sitting in the toilet, and I thought it was so funny because I saw Cassie and Oscar there almost going, I wish they wouldn't be doing this exactly in the toilet.
Exactly.
But you're dancing and singing, and you were each given your own little thing to do.
Little moment, yeah.
And of course, for me, you can tell Oscar that for me is always that moonwalk dancing. I love it.
Okay, and she did all the editing for those.
Yeah, all those videos.
For all the, so when we got back from the ship, we had to get...
She being Cassie.
Kaz, yes. Yeah, because I'm thinking it's going on YouTube. So Kaz did all the editing and the shooting. And because we counted, there were like 22 setups for each video.
Yeah.
So it was like a little...
Because you kept on changing menus as well.
So it was a tripod, it was Mom's old phone, and we just would film it. I would press play, run, do the dance, come running back, check it, okay, no, we do it again, and then transfer it all over, edit it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of work.
Yes. But I mean, Oscar with those, I actually wrote here, it struts that stuff, and that's exactly describes him, and also the coolest moves. That is the dude with the coolest moves, and that is Oscar. And Oscar, your mom will send you the clip. We are asking about you. You are just the best. You know, my grandchildren in England still talk about Oscar because when you were doing the family circle, I think
Circle of Life.
A Circle of Life. Was it at Linkside?
We did
somewhere?
Oh, one of the features. Yeah, we did a few.
How long ago was that?
2010.
No. You said 2010.
Could have
2010.
Could have been. And then they were little, they're grown up now, and they still talk about Oscar and how he especially came to talk to them and signed something that we bought a
CD, yeah, those were the days.
So we bought a CD.
Those were the days.
And that, I mean, Oscar is just the coolest dude. As I say, they are grown up now, but they still, when I remind them, talk about Oscar.
So Oski lives in Gauteng.
He lives in Gauteng, yeah.
He's lived there for the last 9 years.
He's a motivational speaker.
Well, no, he gave it up. He gave it up for 2 years. He says he went through a quarter-life crisis where he thought fame without a reason to be famous doesn't mean it. And so he just completely pulled back because he thought that his disability was not being used to better the world. It was just for entertainment. And so he's found a completely new platform now. It's about inclusion for all people. Old people, young people, blind people, people with hearing disabilities, people with physical challenges, emotional challenges, and he's put together a great motivational speaking package based on society but business. There are 1.3 billion people in the world with some form of disability. That is an $8 trillion market. So if you expand your marketing to include them, it's good for business, aside from being great for society. And he's put together a fantastic package, told with his usual charm and energy and dance, and he's doing great.
And it's so community heart because there's everybody, there's something. My techies showing me, we've got 5 minutes. Now, Cassie, please tell me, you are looking forward to the cruise ships.
Yes, yeah.
What are you doing now?
Well, I started working as a front of house manager at Old Grey in about June last year, and we created a karaoke evening there in about October, and it has just absolutely flourished. And it is one of the biggest money spinners there now, and it's a fun evening, and it happens every Thursday at Old Grey. I'm doing that. I'm studying bookkeeping online. I've got 1 exam left, and then I'm qualified. Soon. And then obviously just working on auditions.
Great success for you. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, and then working on auditions for the ships.
Because she won't tell you, but she's an interesting mix. She has all the performing talent, but she's not ambitious at all. She does not want to go into show business. She doesn't want to be in theatre, doesn't want to be a star, likes the work. But she's also unbelievably organised and calm in a crisis. So detail, handling people, like your books. She's the best person. Put her in a room with 1,000 papers.
Sort it out.
So happy with that. I would love to.
So listen, we'll call you when we need some sorting out, and that's if you're not on the ship already. But yes, we are actually all just, praying and holding all our thumbs and everything for our young people who have put their applications in and their auditions and stuff for the ships. I have a few friends. Jody Butler is somewhere he has gone.
I think he's gone back, yeah.
Yeah, he has gone. He's also been waiting for years.
Yeah, but those were people who were on the ships.
They were already.
Yeah.
So the cruise liners have been very loyal.
Yeah,
it's been
they're
fantastic.
loyal. Yeah.
You didn't finish your contract?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Which is, I think,
What
fantastic.
about some name dropping?
It's an overseas market, so
They
there's
don't
not...
know anything about Memerty.
They wouldn't know who the hell we
I
are.
sent them all the Christmas package of yours. I want to ask, you were saying people could buy DVDs then. Did you sell them all? Or have you still got some?
Have we got some? I think I threw them out when we sold. But of course, how we survived is that Viv has been overseas during
Yes,
caring.
I know. You've been doing caring, Viv.
That's correct.
And you're going back to caring.
Yes, I plan to leave about the 4th of April and this time do a 3-month stint. Last time I was away for 6 months, which was
Too long.
We
Too
learned.
long.
It was the first trip. Yes, I started in the hotel quarantine system and then training. So essentially it was 5 months of constant work, but even that was way too long. I've learned you need huge resources. So 3 months should be a top max.
Yeah.
7 days a week, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day
Much
is
better
very intensive work.
organisation then.
Yes.
So you're going back
Yes.
in April.
Beginning of April.
And then you will only be away for 3 months and then you'll come back and do a big show for us. You're going on the ships. So we are praying that you get there. Thank you, Lord, in advance. And we'll say, watch this space. And Ian, where you going? What you doing?
Well, the YouTube thing and the
The
writing,
YouTube thing?
I work 8 hours a day on that.
Okay.
And Viv and I then rehearse for 2 hours a day, and when Viv's not here, I rehearse by myself with the piano stuff. So there is some nibble of work actually coming back. I'm directing something here in July for a big event which was due to happen in 2020.
Watch the space.
Watch this, but the days of me producing my own shows are gone.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Emotionally.
Yeah. No, I relate.
I can't do the risk anymore. Somebody books me, I'm there, I still deliver, I'm happy, I love it.
Happy to perform.
If we get
They must do
the ship, and when the cruise liners come back, happy to do it. But for now, it's looking for
And
alternatives.
they're coming back, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I have an amen? Yes, absolutely.
You tuning me? Yes. Watch tonight. When is it going on?
On Memerty Arts and Entertainment.
No. Ian, relaxing piano music.
Okay, that one on YouTube, but then there's also the Arts and Entertainment one.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, we haven't
Okay, that one's
That's
not.
not your Facebook site that you're referring to.
Okay, so it's relaxing.
Ian,
Oh, Ian.
piano, relaxing. Just put that in. Ian, piano, relaxing. Just put that in. Yes.
And that's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's YouTube
I
twice
saw
a week.
something on Netflix about Netflix. Wasn't there nothing on Netflix? No.
No.
So that's.
It's handling Netflix, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, and your news
So
feed.
thank you so much for coming, and we're definitely going to do it again. I mean, Oscar comes and visits, and he must come and please tell us what he's doing.
Well,
Yeah. And give him my love and everything of the best.
For
Blessings.
everyone. Everyone. Stärke, strength, keep moving forward.
Everything that's good. Stay positive.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marianah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your support.
It's time really now for me to say goodbye. Art and Entertainment. Marianah Lourens. Ja, Marianah Lourens. Wat groet met kuns en vermaak. Arrivederci.